Alrighty, welcome to Romera Records podcast. Today we have on
Formally one dot, informally just dot.
and
Kid.
Kid. How's it going, y'all?
Is it?
You said what?
I said, how's it going? Yeah.
Oh shit, man! Everything. Another day, another dollar. Just happy to be alive, man.
Come on, man. It's slow motion. Staying out the way.
So, I got y'all from Nadia. She told me to hit y'all up, and so here you are. Basically, I'd like to talk about everything that you've done with her. I haven't really known like her work with y'all as much at all. So it'd be great to hear like how y'all started working together, and then also like what you've done in the past and how you got to where you are. So for everybody who's listening, they do photography. I don't know what else you do. I don't know if you do video or not. So yeah, let's just I guess get into how you started working with Nadia. And,
So, like I said, my name is One Dot. That's been my Instagram name for I don't know how long. But like I said, informally people call me Dot. I'm a cinematographer, photographer, or videographer, whichever one you want to say. But I do a lot of cinema stuff when it comes to movies or promo, just anything really. And I'm really based out of any community with black people. Any community, whether that's a white community and got a couple of black people in there or the hood. You know what I'm saying? I like to work with everybody. Me and Nadia, we did what? Kid, two?
Yeah.
We did two projects together. And when I say project, because I feel like all of our projects are inclusive of everything. Like we don't just take pictures. We try to, tell a story
Yeah, we trying to
within the
make
picture.
make a movie.
Yeah, like when you look at our work, we want you to realize that it's really saying more than 1,000 words. It's telling the whole fucking story right there.
yeah.
So the first thing that we did was, and then I also say that when we put work out, we also think about who looking at it. And the consumers of nowadays is really like kids, teenagers. Like they on social media
Oh yeah,
24/7.
Facts.
for sure.
So for us to work with Nadia, I ain't gonna say it was a challenge because we tackle everything head on, but it was I ain't gonna say tough either. It was a little tasking
Yeah, I was just about to say a little tasky.
trying to figure out how we can present them, but just not too sexual.
Sexual, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the kids can look at it and still know that there's a story here outside of just selling sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she's a great person to work with, man. Like, it's easy to talk to her. She know what I mean when I say what I say because she has a little background in modeling, obviously. So yeah, and shit, he been with me on every fucking project. If I'm there, he there. This my second set of eyes right here. So,
Okay.
and that's how we attack it. I see it one way, he see it another way, and then we just meet in the middle.
The vision. It's all about the vision. Like, it's like, we can have a plan to go in there and have a whole setup of this we're gonna do, what this we're gonna try to do. But you will never know if that plan or what you set out to do gonna work out when you get there because for one, we don't know what the place look like. We didn't get a chance to check it out. A lot of times when we pick out places or get a spot to shoot, it's like what do this place look like? What we're gonna have to work with? So we have a plan for sure, but when we get there, the plan, yes, it may change or we might have to wing it. But even then, it's two heads are better than one. So
Yeah.
so so we sit there.
We figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna think about it. We're gonna look around. Hey man, this is what we're gonna do.
So how did y'all meet?
Man, they're my best friend.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
like,
Yeah, we
Y'all
met
like
in
grew
grade
up or-
school.
okay.
Yeah, we grew up together basically. He's my
Basically.
best friend and shit. I started taking pictures in like 2017 and I tried to convince him to do it, but he like, nah, bro, that ain't really my thing, bro. That ain't really my thing. But man, if you from the city of Memphis, then you really know that, man. If you got equipment and shit like that, it's not safe to be everywhere by yourself.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that was our thing in the beginning. I'm shooting and it's just my partner watching my back.
I'm talking
You know
about
what I'm saying?
on go. I'm
know.
talking about like that. You know how that like parlay.
Right, that parlay.
Parlay.
And my partner.
You see me,
Yeah.
but you don't see me.
Right.
I'm over there in the cut. I ain't saying too much. I'm over there chilling. But I'm looking at everything. We're gonna talk about like the shoot. You gonna ask me certain things and you know what I'm saying, to see what I think about it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes even then, before he even asks me, I kind of get to the side. I'm like, I think you should, probably. He'll look at me like.
But
like,
see,
I
that's
try
where
to
it
do that.
started. Cause I'll have him chiming in, and I'm always in his ear like, bro, just get a camera, bro. Just get a camera, bro. And one day he did it, and shit, it's been
been
dead
popping.
ever since. Yeah.
So what do y'all use? What's your equipment?
Oh shit. Well, I'll say it like this because I'm trying to start putting this out there more. Any camera that you can get, like if you want to be a photographer or a videographer or whatever the fuck,
Yeah,
any
pop your
camera
shit.
that you get is the
Pop your
best
shit.
camera to use, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause I don't want to discourage nobody if they not using the best camera in the game.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Cause I started on a bullshit camera, crop sensor, and couldn't see shit in the club at night. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
Shooting when the strobe light hit their face and shit. I was doing it.
Damn
But-
well we can't shoot this time of night.
but that help your craft, bro. Like you
Yeah.
learn so much shit from just doing it. So now I'm on the 6D Mark II, by the grace of God. But this nigga, he shoot film, instant film.
Instant film. I'm talking
Okay.
about nowadays people be like, "Oh, we'll get this. Let's clear this up right now." But this is so fucking irritating. It's instant film.
Okay.
You got film. You got instant film.
Okay.
Instant film is what people think are it's so
Polaroids.
Polaroid. A
Oh,
Polaroid
okay.
is a
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah, yeah.
Polaroid is their own, their own.
It's
brand.
like Ziploc.
It's
That's
Right,
actually a
that's a
brand.
brand.
It's
That's
a
not a
brand,
bag,
like-
yeah.
It's but what camera do I use? I got a Fuji and I got a Lomography. So I'm sorry. Yeah, a Fuji and a Lomography.
Okay.
So but it's a difference. A Polaroid is a brand,
Yeah.
and instant film is what people shoot on.
Yeah.
I use instant film. Yes.
Nadia brought one of those. I don't even know if it's Polaroid or not, but
Yeah,
it's like
thanks.
it's a camera about this big.
It's the max, I think.
That's me.
Okay.
Facts, but I don't say it's it's different versions of different kinds of them. So, and I made it work.
It's so interesting how like that it's got its own lane. You know what I mean? Like some people they want that look, so you have to get that thing.
There's no other way.
Yeah, there's no other way to do it.
Yup.
It's so in the moment. It's like right there, and that's what I used to take my camera out all the time, like to my parties, like just little gatherings, little shit like that. You just it's just some stuff you can't just catch like with a digital camera. No
Yeah.
offense, you know what I'm saying? Like
It's just not possible.
It's just not possible. But it's a different feeling when you see it.
Yeah.
It's like I should have been there type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's something like forever. And not even that. I got boxes and boxes of film.
I say it kind of has like a like a paparazzi look to it. You know what I mean? Like you can't
Exactly.
if you're using like a Canon 6D Mark II or a Sony A7 IV or something like
Not gonna
that,
look-
you're not gonna get a
You gotta put
paparazzi
that
look.
effect on there.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to be in Lightroom for a while.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though, cause I shoot film too, but and this is why I said we are in cinema because photographers they have to incorporate light just to take a picture anywhere. You can't take a picture in a dark room, obviously. So you gotta look at the light no matter where you at. But it's a lot different for film because when it comes to film, now you gotta set the settings for that light, and if you fuck it, like the DSLR save you because you can go back and edit
Edit
it.
that
Yeah.
shit.
Let me turn these highlights down. But on film, bro, if you don't get it right then and there, you ain't got it.
Say
Man, this
that
nigga
again.
get it. He get it right within like a picture and a half. It take
Bro,
me at
it's
least
so
3 or 4.
like I'm telling you, bro. Like it took at least 400 pictures. Like film. I mean, like film ain't
what they say,
cheap.
10,000 hours of practice, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
What they
I'm
say?
telling you, film ain't cheap, and you have to
Facts.
put that
Period.
time. Like I'm talking about, like
Facts.
as far as like what time of day you shooting. If it's one day it might be cloudy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to know what you do. Like
Off the back.
it's a. I'm not gonna say necessarily a feeling. It is an
It
instinct.
is a feeling.
It definitely is an instinct. The third, I'd be kicking my ass. But
Yeah.
it's you have to put your time in first, and you gotta know what you're doing. And
Yeah,
then the 2 different cameras that I use, definitely I gotta different strategize before one of them compensate because I know this one does this and this one does this and what works best for them.
Yeah, it's kind of like being able to speak 2 different languages.
And it feel like
Facts.
Yeah, because I mean, if you can do both of those, then that's very versatile to be able to.
and then being with
capture
him,
that.
like being with the the digital camera, editing stuff and stuff all the time. Like if it's videos or pictures, whatever the case, that's a language that I avoided using but am getting better at using because of what he got going on.
So, is there something that you say? I guess you've really enjoyed specifically doing as far as like the certain people you like to work with or certain things you like to shoot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, no offense to anybody, but working with black and brown people is my thing, man. Because we got so many untold stories that somebody like me can tell. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Whether it's with a video or whether it's with just a picture. Like I can help somebody tell their story.
Yeah.
But for me, what's been the most enjoyable was working with kids, man. Not too long ago, I was picked up by this company called The New Company out of San Francisco to help rebrand the rugby community here. And if people don't know, the rugby community here, I mean, outside of the clubs that you obviously have to pay a lot of money for, man, it's like 95% black and brown. Like so, and it's a huge.
You mean
community.
rugby like the sport?
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, and it's a huge community. So, man, I realized then that working with them kids, man, gave me a different sense of pride because not only does somebody have to trust you in order to take a good picture because they have to be themselves.
Yeah.
And for that, you got to trust the photographer. But man, they wanted to look at the camera. They wanted to see how it worked. I got put on a panel, which was like 3 months after this shoot. And I had kids coming up to me saying, hey, I've been trying to take pictures, bro. I need a camera now. And like I just said not too long ago, what I told them is the best camera that you got is the best camera that you got. So for me, it's been working with kids, man. Like just seeing somebody, the enjoyment on their face of seeing somebody pay attention to them in that manner of detail is enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of kids here probably don't even get that kind of attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
it's been working with the kids for me, man, hands down.
I went to Lemoyne College, and they've got like a whole center like upstairs, full of like podcast stuff and computers to do like graphic design and a studio. And I was like, this is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like I didn't have that when I was a kid, but like as you were talking about, like
Stuff just like that.
they're interested,
Right.
But
Facts.
and it, where Lemoyne isn't the nicest area, so that's like an escape for them to get out the hood.
Real quick, this shout out to the guards, man.
Yeah, shout out to the guards,
This,
man.
this
Hey, look, for real
hometown
though,
right
we
now.
work all over the city. We done worked in the north. We shot a YouTube video in the north of just some regular day shit with just some regular,
Fire. Go watch it.
It got go watch it. It probably got
Yeah.
what 60,000 views or
Go
something
watch
like
it.
that.
There's like I'm talking about. It's snow on the bluff in like 5 minutes. Not
done-
necessarily, but you know what I'm saying. Like they
Yeah,
just
yeah.
said, just raw, real
Storytelling.
Like, fuck that nigga shit. Like
Yeah.
Like just like on some. Yeah, we're just five a blunt.
But don't get it
Chill.
wrong. Don't get it wrong. Know that we told stories in there and we talked to people and they gave their sides of the
Yes,
story of
most
why they
definitely.
doing, this or why I'm on the block or why we over here. What does this spot mean?
So what was the whole premise of it? Like, were y'all
Shit.
just felt like interviewing people, or
It's,
did?
it's exactly like another day. Well, for not not for the average, but just another day on the block.
So who'd you get involved? You just went up
we
to
got
some people in the area, or
Not so that's what I was getting to, bro. We done worked everywhere in the city because a lot of people know us. We know a lot of people, north, south, east, west. We done went over to Arkansas. We done worked in Mississippi. I mean, once I traveled the country shooting. I mean, we worked literally
with everybody, you know. But who we got in the north was D-Dog. Shout out to D-Dog. We man, he's a what you would call a trap star.
A young entrepreneur.
A young entrepreneur. He rapping now, so shout out to him. But yeah, and fortunately that's just our partner though. Like we know him because we used to live in the north. Him before me, then I moved over there, and shit, we just used to pull up, kick it, block parties, and one day we like, bruh, this is what we need to get on camera. Because though this is the hood, and though people may think one thing about it, is actually a whole nother kind of thing, bro.
Yeah.
When we go over there, it's nothing but love. Nothing but, you know, gratitude that we even there. Oh, man, appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Y'all need some woo-doo. So we just, that's
Stop
what
the
we were
violence.
telling, that side of the
Stop
story.
the violence. Like, little bro started a whole little thing, like, in his little neighborhood. Stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
And you know what's going on in the city, man. Like, everybody knows what's going on. You can't help it. Like,
Yeah.
And these niggas is over there thugging, and they saying
Like,
stop the
stop
violence.
violence, like, bro.
But you never see that kind of shit on
Yeah.
social media
Yeah.
or the news.
Yeah.
So this is a story that we telling about somewhere that we done live, that we know about, that everybody need to see.
and let's get this understood. Like, real quick, bruh is younger than us. Like,
Bro, like 22.
22, like 23. And he is, I'm not like, he doing his thing. Like, he doing his thing. And
Shit, fuck that. Everybody over there doing their thing. We had people come hop in the camera who was fresh off work.
come on, bro.
What you say?
Fresh off the block, fresh off the clock on the block.
Come on,
Bro,
man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, so
Yes,
so that's the side
That's
that we trying to show people. Yeah, this shit might be raw. Yeah, this shit may look dangerous. Yeah, it look like we somewhere where we not supposed to be. But in actuality, bro, that's just a perception that everybody is seeing on social media, the news, and whatever the fuck.
The same
Here
people
go
that
the
you
real
scared
side.
of, the same people that you scared of are actually genuine good people that had a rough time.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
And I mean, it is what it is, bro. I grew up with a lot of these niggas. Like, it's not a. I mean, yes, they like on the outside. Damn, fucking right.
Yeah.
Grab your purse, bitch. Like, bro, look scary as shit, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, some of these niggas are like real fucking nerds. Like on some this. Bro, been watching anime before niggas was on anime. like, bro, like, come on, like. I mean, it's like it's untold stories. Like people that's really misunderstood. It's not.
Yeah,
that had a voice to speak.
That's really the problem with like news and everything is so many people, that's all they see. So that's all they think, and they don't even give people a shot. Like, especially people who live in the hood, because it's like you don't even you already assume that's how people are. So, but I was having a conversation with I think I did a podcast with, it was Zoe or somebody, and we were talking about how like if you live in the hood, you only get certain resources. So like there's no Whole Foods in the hood and like good nutrition and stuff like that. So those people are gonna be, you know, if you live in the hood and you don't have good food within miles and you don't have a car and all that kind of stuff, you're gonna eat what you can. And you might have to steal to get what you need because you're doing what you need to do to survive, because that's what everybody else would do. So I was like, yeah, that is a really good point. And then people want to talk about why is everybody, like black people, like doing such bad things in these areas. It's like, let's see what you would do if you lived in that area.
I'm telling you.
But shit, not even just to focus on the poverty-stricken areas. I mean, we work with all kind of stories. Like not too long ago, I did a shoot for Janisha. She is the first college graduate in her family. This year. That's in 2022. That's big.
Yeah.
You know, that's a story of triumph.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we show every angle of a story. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it's about, we find the important shit and then we just try to put it out there to the people. So yeah, somebody can relate to what we saying and what we doing.
Everybody can relate to something. Everybody has been through something.
Yeah. Like documentaries are better information than like what we usually get from like the news and stuff like that. And somebody was talking about like you never hear good stories on the news because that's the end of the story. Like if you hear good
ain't
news,
what they wanna
that's the
hear.
end. But if you hear bad news, you want to know what happens
happened?
next.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
looking for something
and
new.
you're looking for you.
Yeah.
You
Check
trying
my
to figure out
timeline.
if it's still going. Like
Yeah.
that shit crazy.
That's why they always reporting, bad things happen, like so and so got shot and there was a murder over here, because you want to know like more information. But they're like, so and so graduated college.
Right.
All right.
All right, cool. They doing good. All right, next story.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
You
so.
ain't nobody think about that.
Yeah, so those are the good stories that y'all are capturing. That's awesome. I think that we definitely need like more like role models, and you said that was a female, right? Like having more female colored role models is like amazing. Like having even Hispanics or Asians or black
for sure.
people,
Oh, for
like
sure.
having them like in the forefront
In the forefront.
helps everybody else.
Facts.
And there was like a study on like Asians or something like that trying to get into certain universities, and they were talking about, I can't remember if it was like they were basically discriminating against them for a certain reason or something like that. And I was like, that's so great. I was like, it's
come
just
on,
education.
Right.
It's just books, bro.
Yeah, it's just books. Like we all can look up
But shit,
books.
that's the thing though. They know that
Yeah.
whoever they may be,
Yeah.
they know that power is in them books, and power is in their education. So
Speaking of books, how did you learn everything that you know? Did you YouTube? like,
self-taught.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that again.
Self-taught.
Man, for real. Like they say, 10,000 hours. It take that practice. Man, we've had many of time where we have went to a shoot and the shoot was fucking horrible. But that's just a learning
I'm talking
lesson,
about like
man.
Yeah.
everything that came with as far as somebody trying to explain what they want as far as their vision and what they were trying to. For one, a lot of people, and I'm bad with this too, and he know this. I'm bad with sometimes trying to explain what I want.
Okay.
So if you can't, you know what I'm saying, tell me what you want. I'm not saying I'm gonna think for you, but we at this point we're gonna come together and figure something out. We're gonna find a neutral, but a lot of folks don't have no idea.
Yeah.
I want to take pictures. I want to do video.
See,
Yeah.
and the thing is, that's been.
What you want to do?
I don't know.
See, the thing is, that's been the biggest learning curve. Us learning to shoot is way easier than us learning what a person is trying to say, so we can get a understanding about the vision.
Yeah.
That's been a lot harder than just taking pictures, because you practice, you get better.
Yeah.
Simple
Thanks.
as that. Everybody not good at talking. Everybody not good at explaining themselves, and so on and so forth. So that's been the most tasking thing for us, is for the learning curve of learning how people communicate.
Also, just becoming a mind reader. Like,
Basically,
That
that's
shit
basically
be
what
so
it is.
hard
Oh my
sometimes.
God, that's basically what it is.
I think I want to maybe try to come on now.
But see, I like that though, because it's part of
challenging.
It's challenging. It's part of the job. But once you got that trust going, man, your client will be like, just do what you do.
Yeah.
That's
Just
the
tell me what to
thing,
do.
Like
Yeah.
it's about being comfortable. Like I don't like, and he know this. Like we don't like being nowhere where we can't be comfortable. Like and especially we taking pictures of people.
working.
Like and it's okay. Then you got sometimes when she may be a little, underdressed. She is more than enough vulnerable as fuck. Like
Yeah.
some of these people are like, hell, this song ain't been released yet. They vulnerable as hell, you know what I'm saying? They kind of uncomfortable. You got to get people relaxed. You got to talk to folks.
Yeah.
It's not about like, all right, come on, pull it, we for the shoot. No, we gonna have a
Way
good
more about the
conversation.
connection.
Like the shoot, in our head, we know we probably gonna shoot maybe about 30, 45 minutes, but we might be there for damn near about an hour and a half. Just you know what I'm saying, trying to,
Facts. If it's easy,
Yeah.
we in and out. But the learning each other.
yeah, we gotta get comfortable. We can't just start doing. We gotta build some type of relationship, some type of trust,
Facts.
like some type of. We gotta get some type of understanding because this ain't gonna work. You're not gonna like it, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
If I'm, It go both ways. This ain't just your shit. This my shit too.
Facts. That's the big part.
That's a very good point because I think sometimes people forget that. It's like you might want to pay me for the most bottom of the barrel type content,
right?
But now that's a part of my catalog,
right? My name is on there.
Pay what you weigh.
Yeah, so that's. But see, we getting better with that too because, or at least I am. I don't know about kid, but.
Thanks.
I've tried to make sure that in the beginning I let them know, like, hey, you know, I'm not like we gonna really create on this. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna really get into it. You know, and that might take a day. It might take 2 or 3 days, but just trust me on the process.
Yeah.
You know, people be wanting quick shit, and that's not it. That's not it.
Quick shit ain't quality shit.
It's not. So, yeah, man. But still, though, we love working with the community. We love y'all all.
Hey, we just let you know, man. This shit ain't easy, man.
Yeah, and I think like it's important for you to keep that mindset of working with the community and trying to help people out the best way you can. But also getting people to understand like you have a standard that you've created and a brand that you've created. Mm-hmm. And if they want you to keep that standard, then they need to respect where you're at. Facts. Kind of, you know, even if you're like a professional athlete, you know, let's say somebody like Jalen Hurts. I'm a huge Eagles fan. So the Eagles doing great. Jalen Hurts is MVP type stuff. Next year, he's probably going to want to look at the contract numbers.
And it would be crazy not to.
Yeah. So the Eagles should respect the fact that, hey, I'm out here balling. If you want to keep me here, you should pay up. So those are the type of things.
That's another thing, though, man, because Memphis, I ain't gonna say Memphis not a big city, but it's like Memphis, we are one of the last southern cities to really like get on the road as far as businesses and technology. Yeah, we getting there, but we one of the last. So our mentality is still back there with, hey man, help me out. You know, I need a discount and shit like that. Whereas, man, if one of these dudes go to LA and meet a random producer, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna pay that fee. You know what I'm saying?
Get this the other way, man.
So it's like we also have to understand that we still stuck in that mentality a little bit. So like I said, we try to work with everybody, but it's still, you know.
And real quick, let's not get stuff misconstrued. We have worked with very, very, very professional and like fuck that. We down there worked with millionaires, and you. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, it's like
I don't know what you about to say. Don't say nothing crazy.
It's like we like you said, we know our standards. We know what we're worth. We know what we can do. We know what we can show. Like, if I'm a rookie and I'm getting paid bare fucking minimum, I'm not saying I'm not gonna go out here and show my ass, but damn, bro.
Yeah.
When you gon' I mean, you see what I.
You know what I can do.
You know what I can do.
Yeah.
Don't do me like that. Yeah. So I mean, it's the same thing.
It's a thin line between doing right and getting got over on.
And you'd be amazed what. So again, like the Jalen Hurts situation, if the Eagles like, oh man, here's an extra 20 mil, here's an extra 50 mil, you'd be amazed what Jalen would be willing to do for them.
Facts.
So same for y'all, if you're working with somebody and you say, hey, the price is $1,000, just like working with them and I love working with y'all, blah 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 blah. And then like here's an extra 50 or here's an extra $100. Right. You're gonna want to do a little bit more for them because you know they respect you.
Right.
So that's just good business there. Just being able to respect each other.
This the thing. I feel like it's my job anyway to go on and do what I can to make you look the best that you can.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, people know I did that. You know.
That's your
bare minimum. I don't gotta work with them no more. But at least I did what I can do to help you out. And my blessings are gonna come back 10 times fold. You know what I'm saying? Like we not in this for the money. The money will come. We are in this for the creativity, for the relationships, for the connections, to tell stories. You know what I'm saying? Shit that's actually important in the world. Like, man, we don't work with, bro.
Yeah, so that's what we trying to do. So it's a lot of people out here that want that little quick money and shit like that. That'll never go nowhere.
Okay. And a lot of niggas be reaching.
What you mean?
Like, when I said we working with millionaires, that was a blessing. I'm talking about like there was
Facts.
no.
No flex. That ain't no flex.
No,
That's
like
not a
for real.
flex.
That's not a flex.
This off the grace of God.
This off
boy.
the grace of God. Like for
Yeah.
real, it's like that's some shit that fill a nigga lap. Like
Facts. What do you say? Preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah.
Like dead the fuck serious. Like
It's a grace
if
of
you
God
ain't-
we got this
If you
shit.
ain't put that time in, if you ain't worked hard enough, you wouldn't get them recommendations. You wouldn't get them. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I know who can do it.
I know
for
who
you.
can do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't get those type of things. So with that being said, man, bro, you gotta. This ain't no little boy shit. This is
Grown
time.
man and
This
or
is-
woman.
This is time.
Shit.
And not being like this is time. This is still learning. This is if we good right now. If we good right now, and we still learning as we go.
And that's why we're not in it for the money, though.
The price for today was not going to be the price for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But come on, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, it's not the same. Like,
And then people, your good customers are going to respect that and they're going to
Thanks.
understand that.
For sure.
Like even with Ryan, him with Uproar Recording, like he used to record at his house. He started that, and I think he was charging like 25 or 30 an hour for recording, mix and master on the spot. And now he charges 50. And now we're in a nice studio and all this stuff. And his clients that were real about it and were serious about it, they're the ones that continue to stick with him and trust him and know he's going to continue to give them a good product.
Right.
And he's gotten better equipment, everything sounds better and all this stuff, and it's because people are sticking with him and understanding the standard that he's trying to build and the brand he's trying to build. So
Facts.
when people I think, I agree with what you're saying. Memphis is still a little behind. Like, I think Nashville still has a little one up on Memphis for like technology wise and businesses and stuff like that. But if people in Memphis just kind of have that buy-in, if they just understand like what's going on, they buy into documentaries in the hood and stuff like that. That's what's going to escalate Memphis to get to that next level.
I know. They bit.
Right.
They bit
biting
real
on it.
hard.
It's just...
It's
Man,
like
I
a
don't
more
know.
of a part two type, or worth another one type of thing. But it's more of a I don't want to piggyback or try to do something I already did. I want something genuine.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing. I don't want to. We don't want nothing forced. I don't like nothing forced.
Yeah.
I want, like I said, it's with the instant film thing. All my pictures were like in the moment, or I want stuff like I want people to be comfortable. Like we were saying, we want people to be comfortable with us, like to take pictures, to be in front of the camera, like you know what I'm saying, like do your thing. So everything gotta be genuine.
Yeah.
Gotta
for
come
it to-
when it's supposed to.
Yeah.
when it's supposed to. But if it ain't genuine, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's gonna look like some bullshit. It's not. I ain't gonna say this. We can work some magic, but it's gonna be magic on top of boot. Like you gonna.
It ain't gonna be what it could.
It's not gonna be what it could be.
Yeah.
You gotta relax, open up.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, a tad. You gotta. I mean, it gotta be genuine for sure.
Yeah.
It's a tricky game.
It definitely takes time for creativity to blossom. Like
Oh,
y'all
for
were
sure.
talking about, taking a little extra time on the shoot. Like, it might just take 30 minutes to finish, but you take a little extra time to get to know the person,
The
think
setup. And, I mean, it's a lot that go into it. And to go back to your comment in the beginning when you said that you haven't seen hours and Nadia work, that's so we like hearing stuff like that because the thing about us is, man, we don't drop. We Because even if I drop a picture, I don't just call it a picture. I call it a project. Because this took time to sit down, think about. We done talked about it for 20 days. And we, how you feel about it, man? You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot. So, but like I said, back to your comment about you ain't seen that, man, that's great because we don't drop like that. But when we do drop, the shit always go crazy, which lets us know that we right on point with what we doing. You know, like we not in the game to drop. Because you can drop 100 times in a month, but is your shit doing what it need to do? Is it saying what you want it to say?
Yeah.
Is it quality? Or is it quantity? Which one? You know what I'm saying?
How that picture make you feel when you look at it? That's what I think about. And
Bro, I done had-
that's my feeling, and that's what I think when I want to look at a picture. How do it make me feel when I look at it? If I don't feel nothing when I look at it, swipe.
Bro, I've had people come to me and be like, "Hey, I done looked at that thing y'all did every day." Every day, bro. That's my favorite joint. That's my favorite
Motivation.
joint. Come on, bro. So it's like for real.
That's awesome.
We did a workout video with this girl named Brandy, right? Shout out Brandy.
Thanks.
She's a trainer, and of course we put an instrumental over it. It was what's the name of the song? 7 Day War.
Okay.
You know that song? Man, a real fucking war song. It get your blood pumping. We did that, put it out, went crazy. Folks hit me up all the time, and it's a Monday motivation. Because as everybody know, on Monday, you don't really feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
Unless that's your favorite day. It's a It's a Monday motivation. But I've had people say that to me not too long ago. So it's like, yeah, you can put out 1,000 things, but is it sticking to people though?
Yeah.
You know, like the right way,
Yeah.
the important way. Like when they think about something, do they relate that to your picture? Like, damn, I got to get up today. Man, let me just go play this video. Even if they don't watch it, even if they just listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything like that, is it sticking to people? And that's why we don't feel the need to just do 100 million projects, because for one, man, we can do a lot of projects, but that's not enough money, first off. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can, like, that's not enough money, first off. We're not going to get rich off y'all shit.
Yeah.
So it ain't like we just, you know what I'm saying, getting them in, getting them out. You know, that might be a little pocket change, but we more in it for the passion. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's about. So when we do a project, we are all in. Like, we be on the phone talking about it. We'll link up just to talk about
Just
it.
to talk about
Just
this
to write some shit down. They be like, all right, bro, I'm going to see you later.
That notepad, the motherfucker.
Bro, come on, I got one right here. But yeah, so, damn, what was I saying?
Link up just talk about.
Oh yeah, but when we do that's why we don't drop as often as people think we should, because we are in no competition.
Yeah.
Like, we got our own lane. Even if other people think we don't got our own lane, we know we have our own lane of shit that we like to do, and we can include anybody into it. So we gonna take our time on it so the shit is right, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like to copy
Oh boy.
and
Don't do
you know,
that.
get their resources from elsewhere. We don't like to do that. We like to come up with all our shit original, like
And
fresh
of
out the
course,
box.
Of course, there are most definitely inspirations and, you know,
Facts.
little ideas. And I mean, I ain't no hater. We ain't no haters.
Yeah.
It has been a time when I talk to a nigga and be like, hey, bro, I just took a fire ass photo, and I promise you it was inspired by you, type shit. And, you know, but as far
There's
as
nothing wrong with it.
and there ain't nothing wrong with it. But as far as your own lane, you can see. Fuck that. I know. Me personally, I'm the only nigga in the city that's doing Instagram.
Yeah.
If you out
Like
here,
how you doing it.
if you out here doing photography with Instagram, you got that from me. I'm just saying, but like on some dead ass. Like as far as I know, everybody was digital camera. I'm talking about 50s, 35 millimeters.
Yeah.
I'm like, you had your camera, but I was like, and then he was telling me, get a camera. I was like, all right, bet. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what camera. I'm gonna show you what but at the time I was like, I don't know nobody else that's doing this. But even then, I wanted something I was thinking about my grandma type shit at the time. Like, you know, all our photo albums, go flip through shit like that.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's a tangible thing.
It's like, you know,
Most people aren't printing out their digital
At
photos. So, like, having that instant thing, it's a tangible thing.
grab it, look right at it.
Yeah,
like,
touching it, all that kind of stuff.
Man,
Put a little bit of sentimental value on it.
It does, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, you seen them boxes at my house, bro. Like, I got boxes of film, like, stuff I ain't even posted yet. Like, it's just for some, like, my family and stuff like that. Like, it's just real sentimental value.
Put it any way you need to. Yeah, you can put it anywhere
They
you
were like,
need
them
to.
doesn't work.
I just didn't want to break.
Need extra legs.
I just didn't want to break nothing.
Let me put us on
Yeah, there you go.
for like a rapper.
Yeah, all right, time out. I'm gonna get me a look.
Yeah, you can take anything in there. You can leave it on the table if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting, like, finding out what people like to keep in their repertoire, like how they like to do certain things. And like you with the Instafilm, like that's something, you know, to say like I'm the Instafilm guy, like, you know, people, if they need that, then they know, oh, I can go to Kid for that because that's what you're specializing in. And then they're supposed to be on the table. I forgot all about that.
And real quick, I'm not stingy either. I will give you your picture for a price. Like, especially like,
Hey, that's
like
hard
that
work,
ass,
though.
But that ass, like,
People should respect
if
it,
I
though.
like, especially
Damn,
if that's
these
like
look
the
good.
one,
I want these.
if that's the one I know this gonna pop, like, type shit. I know this the one I like. She might want this, or he might want this. Whoever might want this. Yeah, you gotta. This wasn't cheap. I done took about 30 other pictures
Yeah, because film is not cheap in the city
at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I be on Amazon all the time, bro. Same prices everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's great to, you know, to be a creator and understand like the value of what you're doing. And then it really helps you understand the value of other things. Like I'll tell so my wife, you know, I was telling you, she helps me with like my videos and photos and stuff. She'll want something, or like, let's just say makeup. She'll be like, this makeup's like $60. And I'm just like, okay, think about it. The alternative is you make it yourself.
Right.
She's like,
right.
okay.
Right.
We'll have to find a medium.
Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Come on now. Is it worth it?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Yeah.
So if somebody's complaining about your price for some photos or videos, like, okay, the alternative is you figure it out yourself.
Or get somebody else to do it who will
Might
accept
not.
that price,
Yeah.
and then we know what it might be like.
Yeah. And people always say, like, the whole, well, so-and-so will do it cheaper.
Cool.
Okay, by all means.
Go take.
I hope
Go,
it's good.
Their quality is
go
probably
get that
cheaper,
bullshit
too.
if you want to.
Look, that, what'd you say?
Go get that bullshit if you want to.
Don't be like that, bro.
Well, look. Silly. No, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, people need to understand, like, you know, the value of your work, the value of, you know, the time you're willing to put in. And there's like an old saying to help people understand that. It's like there was something wrong with like a submarine or something like that, and nobody could figure it out, so they called this guy to come out and fix it.
Yeah.
And all he did was like
Turn a
dial or
yeah.
tap it with a hammer or something like that.
Didn't do shit.
And charged him like $100,000. It was like, what are you talking about? It took you 5 seconds. And he's like, well, I'm charging you for the time I spent to
Learning
know
all that
what
shit
to do.
to know that, yeah.
Not the time it took me to do it.
I mean, and then even taking a step further with that, man, you adding to yourself with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you adding to everything you doing by working with us. Not because it's us, but because you are investing in yourself at that point.
Yes.
Like I'm just an investment to some of these guys, and I'm cool with it. If you feel like you can invest your money with me and get it back in social media likes or whatever you're going for,
Yeah.
money well spent. And that's why it's so important to have a connection too. Because if they feel that way, they're gonna spend their money.
All exposure is good exposure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You being able to get your name out there by working with top tier people, like those are connections that you need. That's what networking is. Like you're trying to work with people who you know are going to put out quality, and your name will be attached to the things that they do from there on out.
And on the flip side of it, we trying to work with the people who not like that too. Yeah. Because we want they people to feel like they can reach out to us and we can help them tell their story as well. You know what I'm saying? The spectrum is so big with us, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't just limit off to a certain demographic of people. Like we are all around with it.
We ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah, like we all
that's
around.
We want all the smoke.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, every challenge that
we there.
If we unfaced it, like I said, sometimes we have a game plan. Going there, the game plan don't be the game plan.
Facts.
It be like, shit, we might spend
got a
30,
game plan,
45 minutes looking at what we got going on here to figure out what we got to change and what we're going to do as far as lighting, all this stuff.
Our last shoot that we did with Nadia.
Dead ass.
Bro, we had to reassess the whole situation.
Hey, the game plan was not the game.
Because we had an entire game plan that we thought about for
almost a month. Fuck that.
Really, we've been
a year.
Yeah, really, we've been trying to get this shoot for like a year because
it was just the convenience, far as the
timing stuff,
the timing, the bosses, the people that own the place, stuff like that.
We'll talk about it. It was in a strip club. We ain't gonna say which one, but it was in one while it was closed with two girls that was dancing in there. So it's like that's a hard thing to pull off if you just ain't got the right people to do it, or the boss don't like you or whatever.
Yeah.
People so we pay for that type of shit.
Right. We got access at any time. Now. So we've been trying to do that for like a year.
Building relationships.
We've been trying to do that for like a year. And I mean, we pulled it off, but we've been planning for this also. We ordered equipment, rented equipment, and was like, okay, we're going to do this on the setup. We know what this look like. We know what this look like. But when we got there, none of that was, none of it worked. The track was too big for the dough. The light system was different from how it was last time. So we just had to make a new game plan on the spot. But that's part of it, though. We enjoyed it.
And that's another thing that a client is paying for. Right. They're paying for your ability,
your expertise
to adjust if something happens. Because if so-and-so will do it cheaper, cool. What happens if everything doesn't go according to plan? Are they going to be able to know what to do?
A lot of people do not understand it. That you paying for more than me just to come take pictures of you.
Yeah, a planned picture.
I could put this on automatic and let it ride and hope you happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't have to bring this light. I didn't have to bring a second pair of eyes. He didn't have to bring me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's much more than just paying for some pictures. You are paying for the entire, all the expertise that I got on anything, lighting, a camera, your pose, this tree, the gym, the spacing, the leading lines, all kinds of shit. So you paying for much more than just 15, 20 pictures.
Yeah, it's very crucial to know what to do in those situations, because if you are able to adjust and be able to, I know I keep using like sports analogies, but when you're playing sports, you don't gotta you don't play
crucial.
You don't have a certain play and you're like, all right, the defense is going to be in cover 2. We're going to run this play and everything's going to go great.
No sir,
audible.
No, sir. Yeah, come on, checking at the line.
Yeah,
get this shit together.
Now. Yeah, but shit, why we can do that is because, like I said, the best camera is the camera that you got. I started, and like I said, he wasn't taking pictures with me at first, so I just have him as backup. I started with a horrible camera, going in clubs at nighttime to shoot when there is the only light that's coming on this stage are the strobe lights from up top. So I gotta catch it at the right moment.
Yeah.
My iOS gotta be at the right thing so this shit not grained out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got so it's so much to learn in situations like that. So 10,000 hours. That's the point. That's the point. We put it in there,
that camera was like a learning experience.
For sure. And we still made magic on it. It's about how you practice it, man. The time you put in.
We shot like at that time we was definitely on some young nigga shit. But even then, we was out so much that it definitely was low light every time we went
Every
out.
time.
So I mean, it wasn't no choice but to you for to learn how to shoot in low light.
Make it work.
You for to make this work. Like
With a crop sensor. So it's extra dark.
I'm talking about, man. And even then, at the time, I remember one time we went to like this little concert, and we had
What's it?
we bought the little Walmart camera. The little
Shout out to Fast Cash.
boy and Cocash, Fast Cash, Black Boy JB, all them niggas. And but anyway, but that night we had bought the little Walmart camera, and that night right there, I had fell in love with as far as instant film, and we got some good pictures.
Facts.
On
That night. You did.
I did take.
You know,
I'm like, look, I tried to be humble. I took the pictures on the little Walmart camera, the little quick point and shoot, and the pictures that came off of them joints were
crazy.
Wow, like on some, where y'all was like this. It definitely looked like a concert going on. Like,
Oh yeah, it was fire.
like, I promise. I didn't.
And talking about adjusting your game plan, shit, we there with them. We supposed to be on the stage. Man, we ended up in the crowd. So
this bitch is jumping.
The worst place you want to be.
Niggas rolling up, smoking, drinking.
Oh man.
Talk about adjusting. But we love it though. We love being in any kind of environment where we can work. And then people respect that too.
Yeah.
People respect when they see you when they're really trying to, well, I mean, I know they respect it, but I still have my backup and vice versa. But still though, they respect it. They respect it and shit. We just love doing it, man.
Who's some people that you haven't worked with that you really like to work with? That can be in Memphis or just in general. Just
down here done hit. I mean, if you somebody of importance in the city, in the creative scene, we down here done work with them.
Rest in peace, Dolph, man.
R.I.P. Dolph.
That's the only nigga.
I mean, we done worked with Paper Route before, but we didn't get the chance to make it to Dolph.
We didn't get the,
with the young niggas. Yeah. Rest in peace, Dolph. Let me see. Shit, if I'm just screaming off my long-term goals, man, I want to shoot Wayne.
Thanks.
I want to shoot. Nah, you ain't gonna agree with everybody.
No, don't say gon' shoot. You gon' shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot Wayne.
Here we go.
I'm gonna shoot Thug, Free Thug. I'm gonna shoot.
So you like musicians?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay.
Absolutely. I love because
music
it's
is
such
everywhere.
a story. It's such a story. Yeah.
You can't. It's hard to take a picture without throwing a song in there sometimes.
For the perfect vibe.
Because fuck that, music is a feeling.
Yeah.
Everybody don't feel certain music.
Yeah.
But when you hear music, you feel it. And some pictures don't hit at all. It's just a fucking picture. And some pictures make you feel a certain type of way.
But when they come together.
But when you get the perfect song with the perfect picture, man, bro, you got like about 3,000.
That's how social media works.
I mean,
today.
you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's a feeling. Like I understand. I just did. Picture say 1,000 words, a million.
Damn,
Yeah.
Who I said?
You said Wayne and Thug. Yeah.
Yeah, but understand though, we would do these photo shoots like different though. You know what I'm saying? Or videos different though. You know, because obviously they'll be iced out and shit like that. But we want to put a little meaning, maybe a family picture or something. You know what I'm saying? So Wayne, Thug, Frank Ocean.
Okay.
Facts.
You know I gotta get Frank on that motherfucker.
Facts.
I want to shoot Michael Vick. Man, I want to shoot Hot Sauce. Shout out
From
And1. Come on, bro.
Facts.
Shout out And1.
Facts.
Shit, I gotta shoot my grandma right. Hey, we got a fire. Ooh, we got some shit.
coming.
We got some shit coming for that. But I mean,
For all the old folks.
I'm not gonna lie,
70 and up.
yeah.
The hot
So
sauce one's kinda
as
random.
far as taking pictures of like celebrities and shit, it'll just be celebrities that I've liked since I was a kid. Well, not a
Yeah.
kid, but younger.
Yeah.
I'll say that. You know, all these new artists and shit, they take pictures every fucking day.
Yeah. So there was something I was thinking about the other day. I was like,
Yeah, the band
The-
downstairs.
yeah, the bathroom. Yeah, you can go down. Gosh. much like not the value, but I guess the value of a photo is starting to get like kind of diminished because of like Instagram and stuff like that, where everybody's just posting stuff all the time. And used to like it took you a while to get a photo, and it took time to take one photo.
Right.
But now it's like on your phone, you can just take as many photos as you want to. So people, I don't think people value the photo as much as they used to.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But at the same time, I feel like when I'm in that lane, as a photographer, that's my job though. That's my job to make that picture special.
Yeah.
To make that time special. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about the picture. It's about the time of what's going on. You know? So but that's my job though. I'm supposed to pull up and make you remember this time for the rest of your life and have a picture to remember it by. Because when pictures are genuine like that, when pictures are hard and shit like that, people remember them, you know? Whether it's for inspiration, whether it's because that's their favorite artist and that's a hard-ass picture, you know? It ain't just about let me pose like this real quick and turn like this. It ain't about that. Like we've been saying from the beginning, it's about the story of the picture.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I completely agree. Pictures do not get the same care and love that they used to get. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't good for a photographer. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it?
Do you have a favorite platform you like to either consume content or also post your content on?
Man, so I'm not a phone guy.
Okay.
Like I hate being on the phone.
Yeah.
But I know because of my profession, I have to be.
Yeah.
So I ain't really got into TikTok just yet. I'm using normal things, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But like I said, I rarely post. You know, I like the mystery in what we do a little bit.
Yeah.
So I rarely post, but just as far as my favorite platform, it depends on what we're talking about. Because if I need a good little laugh, I'm definitely going on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Black Twitter, that is.
For those of you who don't know,
Right, for those of you.
for my
Completely different.
my Caucasian viewers right now.
Damn, I wonder, is it like a Mexican Twitter and a
Oh, snap. I never
Twitter
thought of it.
and
I always just think like Twitter and then Black Twitter.
right? yeah.
There's really no. Wasn't there like there was like another app that was kind of like Twitter, and it was like all black people were on it.
Yes, because I downloaded it and I created
remember the name
It didn't go off though, bro.
Yeah, it was
didn't go
kind of
off.
fire for like a little while, and then it just kind of dropped
It
off.
didn't go off. Yeah,
Just like,
I made a profile though.
Oh, yeah?
It was. I mean, I ain't gonna say it was just like Twitter, but
It was very similar
It was
to Twitter,
very
yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
Yes, damn, what was it?
I do not remember the name of it, but yeah, it was hot for like months, and then just kind of fell off.
Yeah. So as far as favorite, I would have to say probably Instagram, because even though people have short attention spans now, Twitter make it shorter because you are just literally
you're
just
just
scrolling.
Yeah.
So for Instagram, you see something, you're gonna slow down a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, especially if it's good or it draws somebody's attention. So I would have to say probably Instagram overall. Yeah.
I would say like that Instagram as well for me, but I like the old Instagram.
Oh, facts, man.
Like
facts.
now it has like you can be shopping on there,
Too
and then
much
the reels,
shit. Too much.
I miss it when it was just photos.
Just photos. That's when it was good, bro.
Yeah.
That's when it was good.
When they had the old logo, the brown, and
brown,
blue.
yes, bro, yes.
Brown and blue
how many?
camera.
I think you can only post maybe like 3 pictures.
Oh yeah, at one
no
time.
video.
Yeah, there was
No
no video.
Yeah, that's them was the days right there.
Yeah, and like doing that, it was it felt more genuine.
more personal.
Yeah, way more personal.
Way more personal.
Because you were really into what people were doing, and there wasn't as many people on there. So like the people you followed, it was definitely more like, you know, I want to see what they're posting.
right.
I want to know
or
what's
people
going
you
on.
knew.
Yeah,
Or people you actually knew.
Oh yeah, instead of following like a ton of celebrities and whatnot.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing I can say. There's no like. I mean, Instagram will probably be the best unless I just don't know other. I mean, TikTok too, but I don't be on TikTok.
Yeah.
But for like creators and whatever you do, Well, nah, because it's different lanes. But
Come on,
for
man.
photography and videos, Instagram will probably be the best if we talking like for length. But if you're just doing something quick and short, of course it's gonna be TikTok.
Yeah.
But that's just hard for me to get into, bro. I was raised by a whole bunch of old niggas. You know, old niggas just like to sit up, kick shit, and
talk.
and
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
You know, that's what I was built on. So I hate trying to be on my
9 o'clock in the morning drinking
Come on.
moonshine.
I hate trying to be on my phone all day. It's just not something I'm trying to do. So
Yeah, I mean, if you whatever you're into, like the short short content and all that kind of stuff. I personally, I love YouTube. Like,
facts.
I will watch YouTube like all the time.
Like it's TV.
Yeah, and just
TV?
yeah.
Facts.
Like I will basically just stay tuned into like what long form people are doing because I like information. Like people are usually giving out great info on
information.
It's
YouTube.
lengths.
Yeah.
As well. It ain't the quick shit.
Yeah,
That's the thing, bro. Attention span is so short that it's like, damn, bro. And that's the struggle that I be having with projects. I'm like, damn, because I feel like the longest video that you should probably do on something like Instagram at max
1:30, 2 minutes.
is like a minute,
Yeah.
or 30 minutes, somewhere in there. So I'm
If
like,
it's
damn,
good, 2
how can
minutes.
if it's
Yeah.
good, how can I say what I'm trying to say within this small attention span gap?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
That's the struggle for me right
Because we
now.
went
I'll
through
be
our,
100.
because it's crazy, we went through our Vine phase, and Vine was for like 6 fucking seconds.
oh yeah,
Vine.
Bro, you made damn
Vine.
bro, 10 fucking minute,
Yeah.
10-minute video
In a couple seconds.
in a couple seconds, bro.
Vine hit.
And everybody related to it. Come on, fool. Like this, I ain't gonna say this impossible. But
Yeah.
you know how
we can do it.
you do it. I mean, you know how creative and talented you have to be to sit there and just think of what can I figure out in
Yeah.
6 seconds
yeah,
to make everybody relate to this shit real quick.
yeah.
That's perfect though. That's perfect for the
But-
social medias that we use though.
Yeah.
Like most definitely, like, cause that 1 minute 30 seconds, man.
If it's good,
I'm tuned
Oh my God.
in. I'm at this point. I'm looking for the rest,
Yeah,
or waiting for the next one.
yeah.
and it's not gonna be a next one. I don't believe
All
in
right, where the
sequels.
bathroom at?
We can go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like, I guess go ahead and give everybody like your socials, how they can contact you if you got
I ain't
website,
gonna lie, look,
all that stuff.
I don't have another spot.
All right, cool. Like I said in the beginning, man, I'm formally one dot, informally dot. My Instagram is the number 1 DOT_. That's it. That's all y'all can follow me on because I don't really do too much other shit.
Yeah. You can follow me on Instagram. Only Instagram. I mean, you can follow Instagram, kid, KYD ____ or
underscores did?
it's 5.
Hold on.
5 underscores.
Say that again and say kid 5 underscores.
Oh my
No, they
God.
don't.
Underscore.
I'm sorry, it's 4. It's 4.
See, know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so-
You wasn't even ready.
See what I'm saying?
You wasn't even ready.
You can follow me at kid ___ kid 4 underscore.
Wait, what? Oh, you okay? I got you.
See what I'm saying?
You can follow my partner.
a kid
Is it-
underscore kid 4 underscores.
That's how you say it. That's
See what I'm
it.
saying?
That's how
But-
you say it. Say it one more time.
I got
Hey, you can follow my nigga at. Say it.
a kid
That's a mouthful. boy.
underscore underscore.
See you.
That, you got me fucking up.
Underscore kid 4 underscore.
You can follow me at underscore kid 4 underscores. And
Oh
then
my
play.
gosh.
See, I got 2 pages.
2 Instagrams.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, for the.
Yeah.
Oh, you giving out your personal motherfucker.
Damn, I did.
Yeah, you don't.
See what I'm saying?
Just do it again. Just do it again. Don't give out the personal motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
You want everybody to follow everything.
Right, you want friends and shit.
I do. You know, I don't like people. I ain't gonna say. No, you can follow me at underscore play PLY ___.
Bro, you do that so bad. That's so you just said follow me at
Play.
you said play because you said play PLY. That's they gonna
Did
type
I?
in play. Okay, PLAY.
That's the vibe you got?
PLY.
Is that the vibe you got?
I'll put it in the description.
Damn. Hey, he said it a while ago. He was bad at explaining shit. He was not lying.
He said it early in the interview. I'm terrible at that.
All right.
Oh, by the way, we appreciate you for having us here, bro. We hope y'all enjoyed it. Go check us out. Enjoy our work, and we love everybody that support us. Appreciate
Shout out
you.
to the whole South Memphis, man.
Oh yeah, and shout out to everybody that we work with. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next time.